Good morning, fuckers. Good morning in Australia. I believe it's nighttime in America. It's ArchieLuxury, and this is live with John SUKAHORN. John SUKAHORN, the SUKAHORNist. And today I'm just discussing things with him. He's going to be joining us very soon. And I'm very fortunate at the moment. I've got a lend of a viewer's watch, quick wristwatch check, wristwatch check, Patek World Time, with deployant buckle. And I gotta tell you, fuckers, it's a fucking nice watch. It's very nice watch, very nice watch indeed. And I've it's one of these things. Life is what happens when you're making other plans. It's I tell you what, I've a good friend's lent it to me, and I think we got the fucker just on now. Hello, John SUKAHORN. How are you?
G'day, Archie, mate.
Hey, yeah, we don't have video contact with you, John. We've only got your sound, but that's okay. That's okay. You're no oil painting anyhow, really, John, are you?
That's right, mate. That's right.
Yeah. Johnny there. Yep, Johnny. Look, I was just saying to the fans there that I'm very fortunate. I've had a lend of a Patek World Time. And I got to tell you, John, I could really do that watch. That watch is amazing. It's an amazing piece of kit. And unfortunately, John, it's also very what you'd call expensive. Expensive is the word to use, I think, Jono. Very expensive. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen here now. I'm just going to share it with the viewers. It's unfortunately, Jono, it's not a cheap piece.
Not at all.
And
not even second-hand. That's a cheap piece, you know.
No, that's exactly it. I've been very lucky that the person who owns the watch has actually, they've let me use it. They've let me use it to oops. They've let me use it for the channel. So John, I've been very fortunate that I've got this piece. I can use it for a little bit. I've just taking some photos of it. His circumstances have changed, John. The particular owner of the piece, his circumstances have changed.
Yes.
He was very much a corporate person, John. And
yes.
His lifestyle has changed, okay? The lifestyle has changed. His as he said to me, he said his children aren't worthy of it, so he's decided to sell it, John.
He's decided to sell it. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's it. Now, John, I've got your photo. You've just come up there. We'll just take you on there. Yeah, that's why it's on my channel there, John, is because I'm going to be doing a bit of marketing for him. But I looked into the price of it. It's fucking expensive. Do you know how dear those World Times are secondhand?
You'll be lucky to get one under 35, 40, wouldn't you?
Yeah, low 30s Aussie. It's bloody dear thing, you know. I mean, he said to me, hey Arch, why don't you get rid of your gold sub, give me your gold sub and give me some cash? But Jesus Christ, I'd have to tip in $10,000. $10,000 plus the gold sub. I mean, fuck me dead, Johnny. How many assholes do I want to shit out of?
Oh, well, it's regarded as, you know, the cream of the luxury travel watches, isn't it? You know, like you're much better than that if you're a traveller and you're into watches. Yeah.
Well, it's just a wonderful piece there, John, but Jesus Christ, it's expensive.
Yeah, well, I reckon it's one of the best models Patek has ever made. You know, the world time. You know, like,
You'd
you know,
want it to be, John, at those prices there. You would really want it to be. And I'm just going to pull something up here. It's bloody. I'm just going to show you, Jono. I'm just getting the screen up. Let me share this screen with you. I'll get a screen up. Here we go, Jono. Can you see that now? You see that now, Jono? Let's have a look at what these things cost, Jono. This is looking at this is Chrono 24. So let's have a look. This is a white gold one he's got, right? 24,500 US fuckaroonies.
that's 30 Australian.
Yes, John. Look at this. There's another white gold one, 25. Look, they're not exactly what you'd call a cheap watch. You know that? They're not. Look at this. They've got other ones here going for 30. Look at this. 20. There's one in the UK. It's 23 Australian. One in Russia. I wouldn't trust the Russians as far as you could throw them. You know, would you trust a Russian seller?
A bit suspect. You'd imagine, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Even it is on Chrono 24.
You try negotiating with the mafia once you've sent your money, hey?
Mm.
See, Chrono 24 is independent sellers. They're independent sellers. You know what I mean? There's no buyer comeback. Here's one in France, $28,000, Jono. And I gotta tell you, Jono, it's they're not cheap. They are not cheap. Let's look at this one here, 24.9, right? This is a Beverly Hills dealer. Actually, I've heard of him, Essential Watch. I've never dealt with him, but look at this, 24,900, 24,900, 24,900. That's US, John.
Oh, that's 30 over. It's 30 grand Aussie.
I mean, fuck me dead, John. So, you know, it's
one of the greatest watches in the world, though. You know, like, they're not going to give them away on Kellogg's cornflakes packets.
Yeah, well, it's out of my price league, Jono. I tell you what, it's out of my price range there. That's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of moolah. It'd be a Grail watch if you could get it. Jono, I've just done the conversion for you. 30 that one for 24.9, 33,000 Aussie on XE.
Yeah, Christ, yeah, 33.
Fuck me dead. So I'd hope to get for my gold sub, I'd hope to get 23, 24 for it. So I'd have to chip in 10,000 fuckaroonies. That's a fucking lot of money. So, John, what I could do is, listen to me, Jono. Listen to me, Jono. Listen to me. Say I sold my gold sub. Say I sold my Explorer 2 and my Omega Speedy. So gold sub, Speedmaster, and Explorer 2. That'd give me 10 Aussie. 10 Aussie. And I could actually, those 3 for 1. What do you think of that? 3 for 1 deal. 3 for 1. And I'd still have the Reverso. And you might say, well, Archie, wouldn't you have the Reverso? You'd have the Reverso and the Datejust. Well, the Datejust, I haven't started paying for it yet. He might be repoing that, actually. Okay, that might be repoed, actually. I've had a few personal issues. That's what they say in Patek. You know that in the Patek ad, he sold it for personal reasons. Yeah,
right.
he had a bad night at the casino. Personal reasons.
Yeah.
That's what rich people have. They don't have they they have personal reasons, John. And
yeah, well,
personal reasons, Jono. So yeah, it's look, it gives a bit of flavor for the channel. It lets me have some fancy wancy watches, because I've even seen some competitors there.
It's one of the best units you can buy. You know, it's 18 karat white gold. It's got the deployment class.
Yeah.
It's got the sapphire glass on it. It's got the exhibition black back on it. It's an automatic movement, isn't it? It's 38 mil.
Yeah, 37 actually. 37. But you know, the interesting thing is it's got the 240 movement, which is actually, now that movement, they use that in their better. It's actually a class above the annual calendar that I had.
It's got the single button press, hasn't it, to change the time zones?
Yeah.
Like the 240 has.
It's the guy who lent it to me said, don't press the button. He said, you fucked that up. He said, you just bought it. So I'm not allowed to press the button, by the way.
Okay. Well, he said it for Sydney. Yeah, it's set for Sydney, though, isn't it?
Well, that's what I would set it for Brisbane anyhow, because...
Has it got Brisbane on the dial?
No, of course not. Brisbane's a shithole, John.
Well, you'd said it. It's Sydney, wouldn't you?
Sydney, yeah. It's all set. He said, don't fuck with it. He said, I want you to sell it, not break it, Archie. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
He said, so, Jono, look, I just got it as a bit of cannon fodder for the channel. You know, I thought it was a great thing to put on the channel.
Well, bit of one-upmanship for mine. You know, like, and there's Patek Philippe's, you know, like we're talking about, you know, the greatest watch company in the world's ever known. You know, and you know, they've certainly got various watches. You know, well, you know, the world time's not the lower echelon. You know, the world, you know, time with that, you know, caliber 240 in-house movement. You know, they don't come cheap.
No,
you know,
that's exactly it, Jono. It's exactly.
It's 18 karat white gold bezel on, isn't it?
It's all 18 karat white gold. Okay. Even the clasp is 18 karat. There is no, you know, it's a different type of watch to the gold sub, but you understand the gold sub, it's much more robust. It's much more usable.
If you had the two of them on the table, you've got the Rolex gold sub and the Patek Philippe world time. Which one are you going to pick up first?
Well, but John, you don't understand. It's $10,000. It's $10,000 more than the fucking gold sub. This is getting.
It doesn't answer the question. Which one would you pick up first? You'd pick up the Patek Philippe every day of the week, wouldn't you?
Well, in a Nana bar, the gold sub would pull more than the Patek would.
We wouldn't know what the Patek Philippe was in a bar in Nana. What are you talking about? I wouldn't know what it was.
That's a very true point, Jono. They wouldn't know what exactly it was there. It's
you'd have less chance of Patek Philippe being knocked off than what you would the Rolex. Yes,
you're right. You're right. You're right, John. You are 100% right. And I got to tell you, Jono, it's a very it's a beautiful watch. How
many capital cities are on the dial? Is it 20 or 24?
No, it's 24 different zones, John. 24. Each time zone's got a country. Every time zone's got a country. I don't even know where these places are, John. Let me read it to you, okay? It's got Noumea. Well, Noumea. Noumea. Where's that?
Noumea. It's in Fiji.
Yeah, that's where they do the atomic blasting, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, Noumea. Yeah,
it's got Noumea.
Yeah, so that's the Pacific Islands.
Okay, Sydney, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Dhaka, DACCA. Where's that? Dhaka.
Dakar.
Yeah.
Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Middle East.
Dakar.
Yeah. It's got Karachi, Dubai,
India.
Moscow,
Yeah, Saudi.
Cairo,
Russia.
Paris,
Egypt.
London,
Yeah, frogs.
Azores, AZOR.
Yeah.
Where's Azores?
Was there an island in the middle of the Atlantic, isn't it? The Azores. I don't know where the Azores are. It's a small island group.
Georgia, South Georgia, it says. Rio,
Yeah.
Caracas. Where the fuck is that?
Caracas, South America.
New York, Mexico, Denver, Los Angeles, Anchorage, Hawaii,
Yeah.
Midway.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Midway?
It's the middle of the fucking Pacific.
Auckland. Auckland. Okay, and then it goes Namia, Sydney. So that's I never even heard of some of these fucking places, John.
Yeah, well, you said it for Sydney. That's all you need.
Yeah, I never fucking heard of some of these places. I never heard of fucking some of these places that are on this fucking thing. I never heard of these fuckers. You know, it's a highly sophisticated piece, Johnny.
Yes, without question. It's one of the highest caliber watches in the world you can purchase.
That's it, Jono. That's
like
exactly.
It's not a second-rate unit, you know. Like it's a PP, and it's you know, not just it's not a Calatrava. It's a world time. You know, the complications in that, you know, outstretch a Calatrava.
There we go. That's a photo I took yesterday, John. That's a photo I took yesterday on top of the box. Do you like the London bus in the background?
Is that with the map of? I noticed there was a map underneath the bottom of that. Was that correct?
Yeah, no, but this is on top of the box. This is on top of the box.
Yes,
the
yes.
Patek box. I mean, it's an absolute beautiful thing. It's well outside my price range.
I like the deployment clasp on it personally. You know, like you go to scratch the top of your head and you go, oh, excuse me. You see that from the other side of the room. You know, you don't have to see the watch. All you got to see is the deployment clasp, don't you?
Now, John,
you know,
tell you what, let's make another video very soon, but I want to talk to you about something else at the moment.
Yes.
Let's talk about something else, okay? Did you like my Jesus videos?
Jesus. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I got Jesus selling truck tires. I got Jesus doing the truck tires. And
you know, even Jesus coming cheap nowadays, isn't he?
Did you like that or not? Did you like it?
Fun, you know, great, you know, like although I was surprised at the immediate thumbs down on it. It had 300 views on it. There were, you know, 70 thumbs down on it within a matter of, you know, 20 minutes. You know, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but you wouldn't be the only one to suffer some sort of manipulation at this stage of events, as I understand things.
Yeah, no, it's pretty amazing, Jono. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, you get Jesus. I'd rather look at the Sheila myself. She's not a bad sort.
Yes. I understand, Jono. No, that was a very, very interesting. Very.
The thing is, you know, like if you normally revert to a religion as a last point of desperation, don't you?
Did you like the video or not? Did you like it or not? That's what I'm asking you, John. Did you like it or not? Did you like it?
I thought it was great. You know, who's this bloke? He said, "Oh, Jesus!" I said, "Oh, here we go. This will be good." Yeah, get him back on. Get him back on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done. You know, I reckon he's amusing. You know, get him on plug. You know, get him on speaking about the world time. You know, what do you think of the world time?
Yes.
It's a magnificent unit. There's no question about that. Beautiful piece. Beautiful.
No, that's exactly right, Jono. It was a very, very, very great piece there, Jono. It's Jono, I'm going to end this live show. Actually, I'll tell you what. No, let's not end it just at the moment. Another thing I wanted to ask you is, let's just talk a little bit. Can we talk a little bit? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Can I talk? I'm in a hurry. I got to slow down. I've just got this Patek World Time on my wrist, and he's also told me, John, this is what I have to do, you know, with this World Time. I have to walk around, John. I got to walk around with my wrist like this, okay? That's how he's told me to wear it. It's not really fun, you know, walking around everywhere like that so I don't dang the fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's just not fun, John. John, I wanted to ask you, viewer emails is back. What's your opinion? What is your opinion? Viewer emails returns on the ArchieLuxury channel. Opinion, please, John.
I like viewer emails. They've always been great. In the past, you know, they're a great draw card. I think they used to regularly come out on a Friday. In the past, viewer emails, and
yeah,
they're great. Yeah. As for some of the questions, you know, what some bloke asked you, a question was on was Encyclopedia Britannica or something. You gave you a $5.
Yeah,
that was, you know, it was good effort.
Yeah, like that. It's I got to tell you the truth. I don't want to be nasty, John. I don't want to talk about my competition, but my competition was very, very clever. Okay, they do 3 viewer emails a week. They call it something else, but that's what they did. They stole my concept of viewer emails. That's what their channel is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, everybody waits to go and see if their viewer emails being read.
They stole that concept. That's what their watch channel is. They just talk about shit. 4 different topics, and they call it a video. Whereas for me, see, John, I got to tell you there, I'm back on track. We're back on deck in 2000, and we are back on deck in 2017, John. That's what we're doing. We're trying our best to really slaughter the competition.
Oh, well, it's a bit of one-upmanship, isn't it? You know, like you can't compare, you know, Calatrava to a World Time.
Yes. Did you like that cunt there who I thought of you? You know, I was selling a watch, and he says to me, "What's your absolute cheapest, lowest price you can do?" Did you like my reply to him? You know, that guy there, he says to me, "What's your cheapest, lowest, best price you can do?" And I said to him, I said to him, "Hey, you do understand." He wanted the cheapest price. I said to him, I said to this fucker, right? I said to him, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Rolex, Louis Vuitton, these are not cheap, lowest price brands. These are for rich people. Yeah. Poor people should not buy these brands. Lowest price brands, try Kmart. He said, "What's the absolute lowest, cheapest price you can do? If I think it's in with my range, I will consider it."
Should have upped the ante by a couple of grand when he said that. Increased the price by a couple. We've changed my mind. It's just gone up 2 grand.
I'm just sending him a text now. I have changed my mind.
Prices there, what?
You are not worthy of owning a Rolex. Thank you. How's that, John?
Oh, well, we can go buy one somewhere else, can't he? Yeah.
He's trying to buy it for his wife. It was a ladies' one I was selling. I mean, what a stingy, tight-ass fucker. You know what I mean? Stingy, fucking mean fucker. And I got to tell you, John, it really irritates me.
Lady Rolex off you similar to that, didn't I? No, I didn't fuck around like that.
Oh, but John, yours was cheap. I sold it too cheap. John, I sold it. Crazy price. You know that? Crazy. I was an idiot to do that, John. I was an
out with it. We haven't seen it since.
John, that is the deal of the decade. Look, I sold it to you at cost. I bought it cheap. I must tell you, I bought it cheap. I bought it at an auction, right? I got it serviced, and it's I'd buy it back. If you don't want it, I'll buy it back, John.
Yeah, it's not mine. You try and get it off her. Good luck. You won't get it off her. No.
John, it's a good watch. John, it was a good watch. I don't see any problems with it, John. I don't see any problems. I bought it at an auction. I sold it to you at what it cost me. I sold it to you at cost. I didn't make anything on it.
Well, this is over to Thailand. She took that watch to Thailand, and she never took it off her wrist. You know, the whole time she was there, except in the shower, of course.
Yes.
Every day in Thailand, everywhere she went.
Jono, I wanted to say to you, Jono. I wanted to say to you, as far as Jono, as far as things go, we've also got my dad's giving videos. What do you think of my dad's videos?
I reckon he's a good contribution to the channel. He's a good anchor.
Yeah, I've got to pay him. It's not free, John. It's not free. I pay him look. I don't know. I'm just trying to help him out. He's kind of. I think
that's all
it's
right.
look,
money, doesn't it? You know, it gives him incentive to do a good job. You know, like he contributes his knowledge. You know, that doesn't come cheap. You know, he's older than me. I listen to what he has to say. He's certainly got a very sound financial knowledge. That's his career and his profession. You know, he's university educated. He's not a deal. You know.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand, John. It's you're right.
You're right. Be conservative in some ways. You know, but he brings a sense of possibly stability and balance to the conversation when you talk with him.
Yes.
I like him.
Yes.
I like him. Keep him coming. Keep him coming.
Yeah, you like my old man's videos there? You reckon they're good? They're okay, aren't they, or not?
They're fine. They're fine. It's all content.
Cool.
It's all content. You know, different view, different approach to things. You know, like the financial advice that Anthony knock. Yeah, he knows what
I was thinking about. I was thinking about. I got to tell you something, John. I made a mistake yesterday. Okay.
What was that one?
You know how I bought the Mercedes grill?
Yeah, but you bought more parts.
No, I accidentally. Okay, so basically, my friend Brian from Zircon, he went and picked it up and paid her cash for it.
What, the Mercedes-Benz grill?
Yeah, it was $80. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And then what happened is when I was in eBay, I accidentally pressed pay now and I paid for it again via PayPal because I actually bought a Jag part for a mate of mine. He needed a Jag part. Okay. Same Jag as yours. He needed a door handle. So I bought it for him. No, it's $100, $100. This is secondhand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then what happened? You know what happened, Jono? What happened is I accidentally paid for it, but I'd also added the fucking Mercedes grill on, and I paid for both. I thought, oh, fuck, I tried to stop it, but it had already gone through. So I said to the fucking woman who I bought the Mercedes grill for, could you please refund my PayPal payment? I've already paid for it and picked it up. She's one of these Y Jenners.
Yeah.
Guess what? She won't answer the phone. She won't answer the phone, right? Y Jenners are just when it's something they don't want to talk about, they just fucking. I said, could you please refund me the money? She goes, you need to cancel the auction and then I'll refund it. I said, why do I need to cancel the auction? I said, I did buy it from you and I paid you. I just accidentally pressed PayPal again. No, I get hit with fees. And I was trying to say to her, she's just a fucking lying Y Jenners. She's trying to manipulate it so that she's just fucking lying. And long and the short of it is I got nothing back from her. So I pressed the button by mistake and I lost $80, John. So I've filed a PayPal dispute and said, hey, this item here, I filed a dispute.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
What's she
she's
gonna?
just,
Yeah, what?
and I've
What's
left
her?
bad feedback. I left bad feedback against her. I left bad feedback. That's what I fucking did. I was so fucking angry about it, John. I left bad feedback. Horrible seller.
Yeah, well, she might put, she might play up a bit. Might take, it takes 3 months to sort this out, doesn't it, on eBay?
Mm.
Yeah, Grace.
That's exactly right.
But well, she can't deny the fact that Brian, from that Brian's paid her, the $80 cash for it. Yeah. That's what happened, didn't it? Brian went and paid her $80 cash,
yeah.
And then
that's exactly it.
Well, did he get a receipt?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, well, it's not made up, is it? Like he's got the item. Like she gave him the item. She didn't post it to you, did she?
No, that's right. That's exactly it.
Yeah, well, don't don't hold your breath for PayPal, that's for sure. Well, eBay, I mean, eBay will fuck you around.
That's it, Jono. That's it. That's it. It's
Maybe you shouldn't put in the bad feedback first. Maybe you should wait a little.
Nah, she's getting fucking snaky with me. She's as fucking dodgy as they come. Fucking snaky, fucking Y-Jenners. They're just fucking snaky fuckers. That's what they are. Jono?
Yes, mate.
I tell you, the other item of interest there, just looking around the channel and that there, just to tell you, I wanted your opinion. I'm doing more things with the truck tires. What did you think of the Barnyard Find, the Alpha, the Barnyard Find Alpha?
Oh, I don't like Alphas much. I think they're overrated. They're overrated, personally. What did he want for? What's he going to expect for it when he's when it's all restored?
No idea.
Yeah, well, what's it worth pristine?
30. Look, it's a very rare thing.
Not worth 30 grand.
No, it is, John. They're very rare. 40 grand it's worth.
No, not in my book, they're not. No, like
what did you think of, John? What did you think of the BMW with the rust?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
What do you think of the tin worm? I mean, that looks like a nice car. You look away from it. Look, it's a convertible BMW. That's a very expensive car.
Imagine if you'd have an accident and hit something at speed or something. Oh, God. It'd crumble like a pack of cards or something, wouldn't it? You'd like, oh, there's nothing there protecting you. Like the wind would blow that away in places. Fair dinkum.
Yeah.
Like that was just, that was just a rust bucket. Really. Imagine being hit from the rear with it. Oh, God. Like there's nothing to protect you. You put your finger through the rear chassis, didn't you?
Yeah.
Chassis.
Yeah. Fucking hell. That's the British weather. Did you like the other Jag, the Daimler 66? Oh, that video hasn't gone off yet. Sorry. No, that hasn't come off yet. Sorry. That's coming tomorrow. I got a video on a V12 Daimler. It had a rodent attack. A rodent went in. A family of rodents came in and ate all the wiring.
Oh, God. That'll take him. That'll be a fortune to fix that.
Rodent attack. Okay.
Rodent attack. That'll be a mess. That'll be a mess, that's for sure.
Okay, Jono, let's wrap this up. We're going to have another live show. Give me about 10, 15. We'll have another live show. Okay?
Yep, sure. See, speak then.
We're going to have some viewer interaction. The topic for the next video is 3 for 1. Right? If I sold my Gold Sub, Explorer 2, and the Speedy, I could afford the world time.
Yes.
We'll discuss that in the next video. Thank you so much.
Good stuff. Good stuff.